Does HIV cause...
When he demands a president be recalled, he's booted out.
I remain a member of the ANC and therefore respect its decisions. It is for this reason that I've taken the decision to resign as President of the Republic.
And when he backs his ally to ascend to the highest office of the country, that's exactly what happens.
From here we are going to Union Building.
I, Jacob Gedlehlekisa Zuma.
And while the elite mutter and shake their heads around dinner tables, Malema steams ahead. He clearly knows which horse to back and how to get what he wants. Those in power hesitate to take him on.
66 rand 5 cents change.
He's the butt of many a joke, derided as a buffoon. But just maybe, the last laugh is on us.
On a mission here. We'll crush you.
So is Julius Malema just a clown with a big mouth? We decided to put him to the test. The man clearly likes the good life, designer labels and flashy cars. Here, a Guess cap, a Louis Vuitton bag, and a 750,000 rand top-of-the-range Land Rover, something most 28-year-olds only dream of. And of course, an upmarket Santon home comes with a hefty price tag. Good. So what are his political views? Is he a capitalist, a communist?
I'm a Marxist. I'm a Leninist. I subscribe to communism. I'm not a communist. I'm a progressive nationalist.
Okay, you figure that one out. Which means what?
Which means you are a communist. Aspirant communist. I'm not a communist. I'm still very young. I'm still trying to find myself.
But what does it mean to be an aspiring communist?
My background dictates my identity today. I'm a child of a working class.
No longer. You live in a nice house. You drive a beautiful car.
If I stay in a suburb of white people, I'm no longer a child of a black person.
I didn't say you weren't a child of a black person. I said you're no longer a working class person.
No, you're saying I'm no longer a child of a working class. I'm a child of a domestic worker.
That you can't take away from you, I agree. But now, you're no longer a working class person.
What am I?
You tell me. What are you?
No, I've defined myself. My being, my loyalty, my existence is informed by my background. My struggle is to liberate the working class.
Then surely there's a contradiction with your lifestyle.
No, there's nothing I have. How do you define class? Can you define class for me?
You define it for me.
Class, your identification of a class is your relationship to the means of production. You are either selling your labor or you own.
Do you own a house?
I don't know. Do I own a house? Yes.
So you're a property owner?
No, that's nothing.
It is. For most people, they don't even own a house.
Yes, but that's nothing. In the bigger scheme of things, it's nothing. I'm not even rich. You see, Tokyo is not the owner of means of production. He's rich.
So is Tokyo Sekwale a capitalist?
No, it's not a capitalist. He's rich.
Oh, it's a big difference. Yeah. It's just rich, he's not a capitalist.
Yeah, it's not a capitalist, he's rich. Yes.
What is a capitalist?
So
we got that. The owner of the means of production.
Yeah, the owner. Tokyo owns nothing. In fact, he's owing Nedbank
so he
a lot of money.
Is the working class?
He's rich.
A rich working class person?
Yeah. It's an advanced detachment of the working class.
Oh, okay.
In terms of accumulation of wealth.
Confused? Join the club. Do you see yourself now as the poor or the rich?
I'm the poor.
In what sense are you poor?
I'm the poor by virtue of
a poor person cannot afford a Louis Vuitton belt.
No, by virtue. You see, you are being narrow and being very petty. If you are going to define richness on the basis of this material, clothes and cars, then that's something else. I'm talking bigger politics here.
With millions of his supporters barely scraping by, Malema is unashamed of his lifestyle. But it's okay to have a lavish lifestyle.
What is your lavish lifestyle?
Nice house, nice car. No, I'm asking you. Is it okay? Because doesn't that set the wrong example?
No, you
to
are
the
being
poor
paid.
that you're fighting on behalf of.
Who must wear these things? Who must wear these things? If I can't wear them, who must wear them? Must I leave them for children of white capitalists? Because they are not meant for us. You are looking down at us, undermining everything else. For us to be communist, we must wear dirty clothes, bad smelling shoes. That's what makes us communist. No ways. We can't do that. We must inspire confidence in the young people who are seeking to liberate.
So the Youth League pays quite well?
The ANC, I'm paid by the ANC. The Youth League doesn't have money.
The ANC Youth League?
The ANC. I'm paid by the ANC. I'm an employee of the ANC.
They pay quite
in
well?
the youth section of the ANC. Yes, they pay me.
How much do you get paid a month?
I don't disclose my payment because that is my arrangement with the employer.
But his lifestyle is expensive to maintain. Does he only live on his ANC salary, or does he have other business interests?
I don't have any business interest.
Do you only get money from the ANC?
Yes, very well. The
You have no other business interests?
ANC is paying me very well.
Too well. You're not in partnership, you're not a silent partner in any companies?
My house is financed by banks. It's a bond.
Yeah.
Bondage.
And that's a big bond, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's a bondage. So I'm not doing anything that a young person who's working in an IT company or in a senior government level is not doing. We are activists.
But all this excess eventually takes a physical toll. It got so bad, Madiba told him to shape up.
Those who have passed on because they won't make stupid mistakes. Madiba said must always exercise and live a healthy lifestyle.
So how did you get so fat then?
You know, I was very thin. And it's not food which made me fat. When we're in COSAS leadership, we used to stay by ourselves here in Johannesburg. So there was a beer introduced called Heineken. So it was like a status to drink, Heineken. It's like you're a man.
So you drank a lot
So
of
we
Heineken?
bought, every time we see piles of Heineken in our room, it was like very nice.
Christmas.
So we drank a lot of that thing. And that malt disfigured us.
So you got a beer bob?
Hey, that beer finished me. And since that time I said,
You
no
disfigured?
more.
Disfigured, huh?
Disfigured. Because
So you always
almost
drunk?
the face and not always drunk. I mean, after work we'll drink a beer. But if you've got a program, tomorrow you know you can't take it beyond this period. And
But
you sleep.
sometimes you drink.
We drink.
A lot.
We used to drink,
To
yes.
get drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drunk. Yes, we used to do that.
It makes the face puff, eh?
The face was like this.
I know, I can see even in this book. You look at you,
Yeah,
big
but now
bulbous
it's
face
different
there.
now. It's not the same, man.
It's a big
You must
face, eh?
encourage me. Don't say those things.
But you must put the big face on your fridge.
Eh?
Then you'll be encouraged.
Oh, no, no.
So I don't want to look like that.
No. No.
But so that's how. But because that's why they call them fat cats.
You see, and
Hey?
that's how we're losing it, because when you get into position of power,
Yeah.
you just become loose and eat everything and drink everything and they become so many those things. And yeah. So I think we must now, all of us, take responsibility for what we do.
That's why you've got a campaign against abuse of drugs, alcohol, and stuff.
Very important.
Because you know from personal experience.
Right. And you become so unproductive the following day.